All right, guys. So in the last video, you saw method 1, which was using equivalent fractions to get your answer. And since you had percent over 100, the other denominator was some number that played nicely with 100. So it was like a 50, so you divided by 2. Or it was a 25, so you divided by 4. Or it was 400, so you multiplied by 4. Well, what happens if it doesn't play nice? That other denominator does not play nice with 100. Like, for instance, in the example in front of you here, and it's at the bottom of your page down there. 345. We want to find 56% of 345. So we want to find the part of 345 that represents 56%. A little over half of this. What is a little over half of this? Well, I can't just do that equivalent fraction thing because there's nothing real nice that works with 345. So we have a second method, and that is, and the directions are, the steps are on your sheet. Turn the number, or turn the percent into a decimal, multiply by that decimal, and then place that decimal in the right place. So there's a place for you to do your work here with me. So the first step is to take and make 56% a decimal. So when we change it to a decimal, we move over 2 places. So it's going to be 0.56 or 56 hundredths, and we multiply by 345. So we're going to take 345, because it has more digits, I'm going to put it on top. And then 56 on the bottom. All right, now we're going to just ignore the decimal at first. So this is going to give me 30. So I'm going to put a 3 at the top. So then 6 times 4 gives me 24, plus 3 more is 27. And then 3 times 6 is 18, plus 2 is 20. And then put a 0 because I'm going to start in my second row. So 5 times 5 is 25. I'm going to put a 2 up here. So this is 20, 22. And then that 2 stays up here. Then 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 more is 17. And now I'm going to add my 2 rows, of course, so that's 0. This is 12, and I'm going to carry my 1, so that's 3, 9, 1. Now, there's 2 decimals in my problem, so you always go back to the original problem. There's 1, 2, whoops. There's 2 decimal places in my problem, so there's got to be 2 in my answers. So move over 2 places. So my answer is 193 and 20 hundredths. And so this is 56% of 345. All right, so let's look at one more example here. So you have find 76% of 65. All right, so step 1, take and make the percent a decimal. So boom, boom. All right, so it's going to be 76 hundredths. And then we multiply by it. So 65 times that 76 hundredths. So 6 times 5, that gives me 30. Carry my 3. This is 36 plus 3 is 39. Put a 0. 7 times 5 is 35. So 5. I have a 3 again, and then this is 42, 45, and then I add up my 2 lines. So I have 0, 14, 9, 4, and then there is 1, 2 decimal places in my original problem. So there's got to be 1, 2 in my answer. So my answer is 49.40, or 49 and 40 hundredths. So 49.4 is 76% of 65. All right. Now there's one more. There's space on your paper to work out this one with 28% of 674. So do that. And then below here is a place to type it in so I can see your answer, kind of like an exit slip situation. All right, so work it out on your paper, type in your answer, and then you'll do the practice, like if you flip the page, do the practice on method 2. All right, so I'll see you, and let me know if you need any help. Bye, guys.